Good morning, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, supposedly. Let's just make sure. Looks like, yes.
Check.
So I have a story, and I'm borrowing it from Arlene Ramirez. I don't, it's not her original story, but I read it on her timeline on Facebook, and it struck me. So, you know what? Share the light. On Instagram, I believe her username is Gypsy, something like that. Maybe I can tag her in the comments, but here's the story. If you want more of this kind of stuff, I do write lots of things to my list, so get on my newsletter. Do you like shirts with thumb holes? I do, especially when I'm cold. Okay, so here's the story. One day, a farmer's donkey fell down into a well. The animal cried piteously for hours as the farmer tried to figure out what to do. Finally, he decided the animal was old and needed to be covered up anyway, and the well needed to be covered up. And it wasn't worth it to retrieve the old donkey. He invited all his neighbors to come over and help him. They all grabbed a shovel and began to dig dirt into the well. At first, the donkey realized what was happening and cried horribly. And then, to everybody's amazement, after a while, he calmed down and he was quiet. A few shovel loads later, the farmer finally looked down the well, and he was astonished at what he saw. With each shovel of dirt that hit his back, the donkey was doing something amazing. He would shake it off and take a step up. As the farmer's neighbors continued to shovel dirt on top of the animal, he would shake it off and take a step up. Pretty soon, everyone was amazed as the donkey stepped up over the edge of the well and happily trotted off. In the moral, she writes, life is going to shovel dirt on you, all kinds of dirt. And the trick to getting out of the well is to shake it off and step up. Each of our troubles is a stepping stone. We can get out of the deepest wells just by not stopping and never giving up. Shake it off and take a step up. Don't you love that story? I love that story. So, boy, I could just end my live right there, right? I mean, that's all you need. She also writes a little bit more, about some of the things. I've been reading a book. It's called The 12 Rules of Life. And it's pretty good. I'll go find the rules for you. I don't think I'll read them all, but just a few of them. And, you should get the book. It's kind of, he's a very, very smart man. And some parts I had to read over and over again to get it, but I'll read off the rules. So stand up straight with your shoulders back, which means, well, do I have to explain? Love yourself. And, if there's nothing else I have learned over the last year is that self-love is key. It's a key, one of the keys. There's a lot of keys. I mention them in my newsletters a lot. Treat yourself like you are someone you're responsible for helping. We all like to help other people. At least decent human beings do, right? We like to help people out and lift them up. But what if you treated yourself the same? Make friends with people who want the best for you. And that's definitely, I will add make friends and hang out with people who are smarter than you. I once read, I don't remember who said it, it's a quote somewhere, but if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So we always got things to learn, and there are people that can teach it to us. I'll add to that too, that if you hang out and hang on to the people who have done what you want to do, because there are people who have paved the path ahead of you. So the path is already there. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to someone else of today. So another friend and mentor, Brian Finale, says this every day. He's like, get better and better, better and better, better and better. Every day, just like the donkey, take a step up. Where am I? Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Yeah, if you think about that, you do have values and morals, and pass them on. I read this. You know what? I have a book. I'm gonna tap my phone. Oh, if I do that, my live will go away, won't it? One of the rules in another book I was reading, I forgot the name of it. It was on my phone just a minute ago. I read it, and it was, what you teach, you become. So think about that too. What you teach, you become. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. Wow. Jesus said that. Don't throw stones. Be the first one to throw a stone if you are free of any kind of sin, right? So pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Tell the truth, or in the very least, don't lie. Always tell the truth. Assume that the person you are listening to might know something that you don't. And that is one of the first rules of persuasion, too. Listen and agree. They might know something you don't know. Be precise in your speech. Your words are your law. This one I love. It's don't bother children when they are skateboarding. And Jordan Peterson tells a story, about the kids in the neighborhood that would ride their skateboards down the rails, in this park and stuff. And then they put all these skateboard stoppers on the rails to stop them from skating. And then the kids are getting into trouble and doing other things. Let them be and let them explore. And sometimes, let them be a little risky. They learn, they grow. They need some space to learn and grow. You need space to learn and grow. And pet a cat when you encounter it on the street. So those were his 12 rules. It's a good book. I'm on the last rule. I'm not even done with it yet. But anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I did. I think it's a great way to start the day. So keep stepping up. Keep moving forward. That is your cup of hope for the day. And I believe that you are the light. You are the American dream. You are the hope. Go out there and shine. This industry is a beautiful industry. It's taught me so much. And if you let it, and if you find the right people, it'll teach you too. So make it a great day. See you around. Go to the link in my profile if you want some free stuff and get on my newsletter. Yeah. I have a couple of free trainings, and I have an accountability group that I started. We're going to meet soon. I just have to find the time and schedule it with the group, where we're going to talk about our goals and how we did this week. How are you doing this week? The first week is usually full of energy, and you usually are stepping forward, right? So, and I showed up every day this week so far. So I guess I'm doing all right, right? I hope you are too. Make it a great day. I'll see you next time.